Stephen, September 24th, empowered by the Spirit. And Stephen, full of faith and power, did great wonders and miracles among the people. Acts chapter 6 verse 8. Stephen was very active in the cause of God and declared his faith boldly. Then there arose certain of the synagogue, which is called the synagogue of the Libertines and Cyrenians and Alexandrians, and of them of Cilicia and of Asia, disputing with Stephen. And they were not able to resist the wisdom and the spirit by which he spake. Acts chapter 6 verse 9, 10. These students of the great rabbis had felt confident that in a public discussion they could obtain a complete victory over Stephen because of his supposed ignorance. But he not only spoke with the power of the Holy Ghost, but it was plain to all the vast assembly that he was also a student of the prophecies and learned in all matters of the law. He ably defended the truths he advocated and utterly defeated his opponents. The priests and rulers who witnessed the wonderful manifestation of the power that attended the ministration of Stephen were filled with bitter hatred. Instead of yielding to the weight of evidence he presented, they determined to silence his voice by putting him to death. They had on several occasions bribed the Roman authorities to pass over without comment instances where the Jews had taken the law into their own hands, and tried, condemned, and executed prisoners according to their national custom. The enemies of Stephen did not doubt they could pursue such a course without danger to themselves. They determined to risk the consequences at all events, and they therefore seized Stephen and brought him before the Sanhedrin council for trial. As Stephen stood face to face with his judges, to answer to the crime of blasphemy, a holy radiance shone upon his countenance. And all that sat in the council, looking steadfastly on him, saw his face as it had been the face of an angel. Verse 15. Those who exalted Moses might have seen in the face of the prisoner the same holy light which radiated the face of that ancient prophet. The Shekinah was a spectacle which they would never again witness in the temple whose glory had departed forever. Many who beheld the lighted countenance of Stephen trembled and veiled their faces, but stubborn unbelief and prejudice never faltered. The Spirit of Prophecy 3, 294-296.